here.
You just don't want my answers.
No.
This is so good.
Fuck you. Look, the main picture looks
Magical?
yeah.
I feel like a Magic Forest lo-fi.
I don't really like lo-fi, to be honest. Controversial opinion. Everything's just like a little bit too... Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like, give me whimsical. I literally put whimsical in it.
whimsy.
This is whimsy. You, Cinnamon, are... Oh my god, what's her name? Wait. What's the girl's name? Kaya.
Yeah.
You meet Kaya after being ushered out by Ty the Sasquatch, who has accepted you into his rogue forest protector... Wait, ranger forest protector guild. You're
I'm not a
wearing...
ranger, but I could be here.
Say that again?
I'm not a ranger, but I could be here.
But you can be here. You can be here. You can learn stuff.
Okay.
You are wearing a crystallized tree sap necklace that will grant you continued access to this realm. And you step out and you're looking around, you're getting ready for your tour. And it's just this like beautiful, like in between two canopies range of tree houses. Some are like much higher than others and there's ladders to get to them. Others are lower and there's these like wooden slides. There's all of these like buildings, all these fun lights. You see all of these different people. You're seeing like dwarves, you're seeing druids, you're seeing elves, you're seeing that Sasquatch leader that just came by, and in the distance you see like a little version of the Sasquatch dude running around too. There's just so many different kinds of folks here, and your elven druid friend now, Kaya, is gonna show you the ropes. So she takes you to, like, you guys are walking by that, on that drawbridge, not drawbridge, but the, what's the word? Like string bridge?
The bridge.
The bridge, okay. The bridge.
The rope bridge?
Rope bridge, that's the word. You're walking on the rope bridge and she brings you to the library first.
Oh, cool.
And it's like super layered. Like there's all these like twisting staircases and there's trees growing through it, and it's just like this very whimsical little area. You see like little pixies like flying around and carrying books that really they shouldn't be carrying. They're very small and the books are very large.
For sure.
And Kaya just tells you, this is our library. You're welcome to spend any time you want here.
Cool.
We have books on a whole lot of subjects. We have some scholars that stay here and tend to the library, and if you ever need any information, you can meet them. She walks you over to this little podium where someone is like studiously like reading a book. And she says, this is Argon.
Argon.
This is Argon. And Argon is a like very slender, like a almost looking like an elven dragonborn like mix. Like he has some draconic characteristics, but he's very slender, very meek. His scales are like very smooth. He looks more like a lizard person than he does a dragon. And he kind of just like looks at you with his like little glasses and he just nods his head.
Hi.
Hello. Kaya leads you out of that library and takes you into the dining hall. And you see all these like cooks in the back just like cooking up this room. It smells so good. And it's like lunchtime.
For sure.
I'd say it's lunchtime right now.
Yeah.
I would say it's late lunch. Like lunch is like concluding right now. but it's kind of like buffet style. Like they make the food and you're able to come get it.
Cool.
And there's all of these like roasted veggies and these like sweet baked treats and these like juices, and you
Can
see
I take
like
some to go?
Kai kind of looks at you and she's like, I'm thinking what to-go containers you guys would like use.
A napkin or like a leaf. I'll just wrap something in a leaf or something.
For sure, yeah. They
I'll
have.
just put it in my bag.
Yeah, they have some leaves, and she says, yeah, you can take some stuff to go.
Sick. Just a bunch of baked goods.
Just a bunch of baked goods.
So many.
For sure. You get so many baked goods. Yeah. And you see like in the back of the kitchen, there's this like very large orcish stout woman who is like the head of the kitchen there. And she is just kind of like barking orders at people, but like laughing a lot and just like having like a very good time. And everyone in the dining hall just seems like they're having like a very good time. And she lets you know, there's no money exchanged here in this guild. Everything is by free will giving. Everything, we operate in a gift economy, but we do encourage the perceived value of what it is you've received to be exchanged in some way, whether it be directly with that person or with the community at large. Everyone has a role within our guild. Not everyone is out actively protecting the forest. Some people are serving the guild at large. So there are people who are ranging the forest and protecting the forest. There are people who are cooking in the kitchens. There are people that are tending to the libraries. Like there's many roles within this guild. You don't have to fit within a certain category to be within it. There's a role for everyone.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You're shown the cafeteria. You can come here 3 meals a day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome whenever. And if you ever have any goodies to come, you know, a lot of this is like donation based. Like people will bring stuff from their gardens here.
I'm gonna put a good berry in exchange for my dozen baked goods.
Perfect.
A good berry.
The only role here is as protectors of the forest. We are not, we do not deal in the markings of flesh here. Yeah. So that's firm rule here.
For sure.
Understood. Next, you're taken to this like area that like it kind of goes down a little bit. Like there's like a little rope you have to like kind of like swing, like hold and slide down on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
See how well you slide down this rope.
Easy. 14.
You slide down that rope.
Yeah, I slide.
You slide down that rope. And it's this like large platform that's like this workout area.
Nice.
It's like all this like calisthenics stuff.
Nice.
There's some big rocks and you can tell that the ground is a lot sturdier here. Like it's very reinforced.
For sure.
But they have like all these like big stones and they have like ropes tied to the trees that people are like. And there's people doing like lots of pull-ups and there's.
Can I go grab a rock?
Yeah, you can grab a rock.
Heck yeah, I want to grab a rock and just like swing around with it.
Kaya just kind of watches you and it's like, what are you going to do with that rock?
I'm going to throw it in the air.
She looks very concerned. She's like, now what?
And it's going to fall and it's going to fall right in front of me.
Yeah, you have to catch it.
Nope.
Okay, I want you to roll for
I had no intention of catching it. I just saw the big rock and I was like, woo! Hoisted in the air.
I'm gonna roll for this. What does this rock do? I would say like less than 10, no damage.
You said the floor was reinforced.
Yeah, it's reinforced, but not for you to throw rocks on it.
There's rocks up here.
Wait, did I say less than 10, no damage? I feel like that's not how it would work though.
Yeah, if you roll low.
That rock through the floor.
I'm like, oh.
I nat one it. That rock goes and crashes and then crashes down to the very floor below.
I'll be like, I'll go get that. I'll go get that. I was just
looking at you.
You said it was reinforced. Why do you have rocks up here?
For people to like
Oh, to like
Yeah.
push? Oh,
Not
okay.
to throw.
Hey. I'll go get it.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'll go get it.
No,
Someone fix this, but I'll go get the rock.
So you won't fix it?
I don't know how to fix
Okay,
this.
I understand.
I could do not a good job.
She pats you on the shoulder. She's like, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Someone else is gonna deal with this.
I'll get it.
You get that later, okay?
Okay, I'll get that
Okay,
later.
for sure.
Do you want a good berry?
No, I don't want a good
All
berry.
right.
The other people in the gym are just like staring at you and someone's like, oh, new guy, yeah.
See how strong I was? It's not a small rock, tell you what.
I'm not strong enough to catch it.
I could have.
Hmm.
I just didn't want to. I was excited. Who are you?
Greg.
Alright, Greg. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Cinnamon. What? Like, Greg's a good name? Greg? What's Greg even doing? What's he doing?
Greg's the one. He's been nonstop as he's like scoffing at you, like doing pull-ups.
I'm gonna grab another rock.
No, there's no other rocks. There's smaller rocks.
I'm like, Greg, you want to catch this?
he like lets go of one and he just
I'm gonna hold this rock with me and I will say to Kaya, I'm like, okay, let's go.
She just shakes her fucking head at you.
I'm taking this rock.
She shows you just more stuff. There's a place up higher. You have to like climb up on a little ladder. And it's like a lookout tower. And then like there's like a little like zip line that you can one zip line leads to the command center. And one zip line leads elsewhere, but she's gonna take you to the command center. Which isn't actually where Ty the Sasquatch was. He was that was like his personal office. The command center is actually like higher than his office, so he could like get to and from really easily.
For sure.
And in the command center, you see this like, and it's like in the center of like the trunk. The command center is like in that space. And there is like a giant version of the crystallized sap.
Whoa.
And there are people like sitting around it, and some are like meditating, and some are like speaking like into it, like they have like a hand on it, and they're speaking to it. Do you have any questions about that?
They have their hand on the red crystal and they're talking to it?
Yeah.
Am I in the command center?
Yeah.
Okay. I was still holding the rock.
What were you gonna fucking do with the rock that you were
I
holding?
was just holding it.
Okay, you're holding the rock.
Well, can I zipline with the rock?
I feel like you're strong enough to hold yourself with one arm.
Okay. Alright, I'll zipline with the rock.
You zipline with the rock.
Okay, cool. So we're in the command center. There's a giant crystal.
Giant, deep red, crystallized tree sap.
People have their hands on it and they're talking to it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And they're all having different conversations.
They're all saying different things?
Yeah, like the people aren't talking to each other clearly.
I'm gonna talk to Kaya and be like, what are they doing?
This is the command center. The crystal on your neck links to that right there.
Oh.
Which is the heart of this tree. It acts as a homing beacon. If you're ever in distress, you can... I think there should be like a code word or something. Yeah, okay. The code word's gonna be a key.
A key.
A-K-I. If you're ever in trouble, you can touch your crystal, or if it's against your chest, that's great, and say a key, and it will link you back to this crystal, and you're able to telepathically communicate with whoever it is that chooses to tune into that frequency. So that's how we find each other when we're in distress.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to go up and touch it.
Okay, you can go up and touch it. Roll me
I'm just like, what are you?
perception?
A 7.
Feels really nice.
Cool.
Feels very good.
How's
Feels
that?
very connected.
Vibrates a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm gonna take my rock and I'm gonna touch the rocks.
There's a little like zap. A little spark.
Oh, cool.
And now they both are kind of vibrating a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Go. Knock, knock. Neat.
She's like, come on. And she she takes she shows you a few other rooms. She shows you the meditation room.
Cool.
Like a bunch of people meditating higher up. And she shows you there's some like barracks, barracks, that's how you say it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of like hammocks. Lots
Cool.
of hammocks and in like a specific like cluster of branches. And she says like if you ever need a place to sleep, you're welcome to sleep here. Most people here don't, but you can.
For sure. Thank you.
Yeah, shows you there's like a little bathroom space, I guess. Don't ask me about it. There's I feel like that's kind of the heart of, I would say that there is like another training section like for weapons specifically, like a big platform, and at the end there's like a space for like axes and spears, and there's like a big net below it so that they can't like just miss and fall.
Yeah.
Hi honey. Yeah, and she kind of ends up taking you back to like the original.
She just bonked her head.
She really
on
did
it.
just bonk her head, honey. Aggressively licks herself. She's like, I'll just be right here. Yeah, she shows you the whole place, and she's like, do you have any questions?
Yeah, this is so cool. What are people doing right now? Like, what are you working on? Like, where's the action?
Yeah, so the action's on the ground. So there's about 50 what we call rangers. So the people that are ranging the woods. You don't have to technically be a ranger to be a ranger. There's people a lot of different classes that are filling that role and learning that ability. But the action for us is on the ground defending the forest from the people that are actively working to decimate it. Mainly our work is against the Daru. They have...
I pull out my ring. I'm like, these guys.
She's like, where'd you get that?
From the Daru?
She remembers the one guy like wearing that ring, and she's like, you should be careful with that. I don't know if it links back to them like ours link back to us.
Oh, that's a good point.
They could maybe be tracking you with that.
Oh.
That's actually really bad. She takes it from you.
No.
She takes the ring.
My treasure.
She does an Arcana check on it. She's not able to perceive much, and she's like, I'm taking this to our scholars. She takes it to a very high level. She takes it, you guys go to the library. She's walking quickly. She's very worried about this. She takes it to the like high level wizard salamander guy. And he like shakes a bit, and he casts, I think, dispel magic on it, or disenchants it in some way.
Yeah.
And you see this like crackling red shimmer around it, and it kind of like,
whoa.
And he like looks up, and he's like, this is a tracking device.
Well, shit. I've been carrying it for a while.
He blinks very slowly at you. It's like, that's not wise.
It was gold. I was gonna, I don't know, do something with it.
He sighs deeply, hands it back to you. He's like, can't track you now.
Alright, well that's good. Well hey, if, let me know if this fucks us. And I'll be here.
He shakes his head.
I mean, I got it off a guy. I bet I could get another one off a guy.
Don't. don't get another one off
Well,
a guy.
I mean, like, if a guy comes, you know, I could probably
just
take
get
care
it
of
and
him.
throw it and assume
No.
that they didn't already track the location to where they were.
Well, I mean, like, if problems come from this, you know, let me know.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah, I can
For
take
sure.
care of it. I'll fix it. I'll take care of it.
He nods at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaya looks. Roll me a perception check.
7.
Looks a little tired.
Are you sure you don't want a berry?
She's like, I'll take a berry.
Yeah, have a berry.
She takes a berry.
Yeah. I only got
She's
2
eating
left.
the berry. She's like, okay, well, that's the tour. Please never bring another one of those rings here. This place is
I
very.
didn't know it was enchanted.
I know you didn't. This place is very well warded, so
For
we'll
sure.
probably be fine.
Yeah.
I am gonna have to tell Ty. It
Uh-huh.
is a major security threat.
Well, dang. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you are.
But you guys, you're strong, right?
Yeah.
You're strong.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well-
like, who are the Daru anyway? You know, they're chopping down trees and like killing animals. Hate that, you know. We hate them. We hate them.
Yeah, they're also hunting us.
They're hunting us?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because we actively oppose them in the cutting down trees and the killing animals and the mining minerals from the earth thing. And they're really not into that. So they
sure.
also like to actively hunt us. I guess I should have included that in the orientation.
Our enemies.
Yeah, the Daru are direct enemies.
Well, shoot.
You do need to beware them. They have been in the works for, I would say, 50 years at least.
Wow.
Long before I was born, but in the last couple years, it's substantially gotten worse. I don't know what's changed. I don't know what's happening, but there's new members popping up everywhere. So many people are joining it, and before we were in opposition, but now we're bordering on a war.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What do we know about them? Do we know where their headquarters are?
Unfortunately, no.
Dang.
Almost every time we've gotten a scout to go find them, they go missing. And unfortunately, we're just not able to find where, like, when our distress signal goes out, we'll often find the crystal left behind, but
Oh, man.
nothing else.
You know, I have one of the, an ex-Daru working for me right now. I coerced him to protect a small section of forest near here.
He must have been a new member.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should interview him.
Okay.
She pauses. She's like, give me a second. She goes to Ty's office. You hear some talking. You hear, what? And, like, some, like, shuffling. Some papers, like, in the air. A big, heavy sigh.
I'm like,
And Kaya walks out and she's like, let's go.
where are we going?
We're going to talk to your Daru guy.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
we should check on him.
Yeah, we really should.
He's been alone for a while. Oh,
Yeah.
except for the birds. There are birds near him.
For sure. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
It's like an hour walk.
Yeah, we're making the walk. And as we're walking out, she mentioned, she's like, oh, I guess this is the final step. But so, like, you guys get to ground floor, you're walking. And you notice, well, actually, roll. Give me a perception check.
Do I
Perception or
notice?
nature.
Ooh, nature? Nature's better than perception. 17.
You notice that this area is, like, abundant with life. Like, there's all of these prosperous, like, fruit trees. There's, like, massive squash growing on the ground. There's tall bean stalks. There's, like, it looks like just, like, kind of like the chaos garden of your friend, but in the forest, and it's, like, surrounding the space. And she tells you that there's a, like, prosperity spell that is feeding the soil.
Wow.
That makes it, like, very abundant and giving, and so that's where most of the food that they eat comes from, is from this garden surrounding the tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I take the ring and just like bury the ring in the garden?
She shakes her head. She's like, don't do that.
Okay.
No. The magic is removed, but I feel like just don't do that.
All
we
right.
don't want any of them here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You do what you want with it,
That's
but
fair.
don't do that.
Okay. Not exactly what I want with it.
Just not that.
Alright. Let's go see what's his name.
For sure.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't think you've asked his
I
name.
don't think so, yeah.
You guys go on the hour-long walk back.
Got my rock.
Yeah, for sure. He's there.
Good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get there.
Good for him.
And he's walking.
He's got his perimeters. I'm like, oh, hey, man. You're still here.
He says, "No trouble here, sir."
Good, good. I like your commitment. I'm really glad you're still here.
Thanks.
This is going to be really scary if not. I was like, did something happen to you? Do I have to go find him? Where does his mom live?
Oh, don't worry, I'm here.
I was worried.
I'm here.
Cool. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my friend, Kaya.
He looks at the necklaces you guys are wearing. He's like, "Hi, Kaya."
She has questions for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now I'm two people. Okay. Kaya.
Actually, before she asks her question, I want to pull out the ring and I'm going to be like, do you know about these?
He kind of shudders. It's like, yeah.
What do you know about them?
I've only seen some people in the guild wear them. It's not people like me.
Like boss people?
Yeah, like boss people. I think once you've been with them for like a year or something, you get one. But
very culty.
Yeah. But yeah, all the boss guys wear them. They scare me. I don't like them. I don't like the rings.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you know what they do?
No.
All right. Hold it.
He holds it.
I want to do an insight check.
Okay.
7.
He's holding the ring. He looks uncomfortable.
Alright, I'm gonna take it back. I'm like, you passed.
Kaya just looks at you. She's like, okay,
I'm like, he's a good one. He's here to protect the forest.
Okay, just
this part of the forest. He's here to protect this part of the forest.
She casts Zone of Truth, which makes it impossible to lie. This like purple sheen kind of just like goes out from the center like a little bit, and she walks up to him.
Burps in his face.
She fucking burps in his face. And she says, "Who recruited you?" He says, I don't know. I really need just a list of names in front of me. Names to use in D&D. It's like when you get asked, like, come up with a fruit, and your brain, like, freezes, and you're like, I don't know any fruits.
Terry's a name.
Terry is a name. That's true. That's a name. Let me just find, like, a list of names real quick.
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew is definitely a name. Not a bad name. I would say even a good name. Some of these are insane names. These are all bad.
Blaine.
Blaine. I'm gonna say his name was... Jesus Christ. Names for toxic men.
Craig.
Craig is a good one. Oh my god. This list, it was like Jake, any biblical name.
Christian.
Oh my god. Come on. Oh, good. 150 evil names for boys with villainous meanings. Thank you very much. Oh my god, this one's wild. Okay. I feel like he wouldn't be the one though. I'm gonna say that his name was Akuma.
I'm gonna say, now what's your name?
My name is Gordon. She said, where did he recruit you? He's gonna say at the Colosseum. And she's like, where did you meet him? In the forest. She's like, where? And he's like, kind of looking. He's like, right around here. I don't know. He's like, why did you join? Like, I need money. Got a mom to feed. She's really sick. I lost my job and I'm not really good at a lot of things and I'm kind of dumb. And he said, do this thing that's big and strong and make money for your mom. And I said, okay.
That's what I said, but a different thing.
Yeah, and I said, okay.
Perfect.
I'm a simple guy.
How much is he paying you?
How much are you paying him?
Right, I gave him 1 silver piece earlier. I intended to give him some gold.
For sure. Let me look up. I'm gonna say he'd give me a gold piece a head.
A head?
Yeah. Some were worth different though. That dandelion was worth 5 gold piece. But yeah, they had me working because apparently they hire people out to do work for different people, and we're working for the butcher right now.
I say, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece a head too, but you gotta bring the heads of the people who tried to hurt the forest.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, man. That's gonna be a lot harder than the whole killing animals thing. I don't know if I can do that. I'm not very strong. I can do my best to protect this tree. He pats the tree. I named her Susan.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Did you ask? Did you ask her?
I got bored out here, so I was talking to myself, and then I'm like, I guess I could just talk to this tree, and I was like, I feel like the tree should have a name, and I was like, what's the tree's name? And I'm like, Susan. Susan's the tree's name, and so I just started calling her Susan, and I don't know. I don't really talk to trees like that, you know? I just talk to them.
And I'm like, I'm like, we can find out. I'm like, here, go hug the tree. We're gonna hug the tree together. Okay.
Fucking Kaya's like shaking her head as you guys do this.
Okay, we're gonna hug the tree together.
Okay, you guys hug the tree together.
Okay, now we're gonna listen, and we're gonna be like, tree, is the name Susan cool with you?
I'm gonna say 10 or higher. It's cool. The tree doesn't like the name Susan.
I'm like, oh, Gordon, you can't call her Susan. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
Did she tell you maybe a better name?
I'm gonna hug the tree and I'm gonna listen. I'm like, not Susan, beautiful tree. Is there a better name that Gordon can call you?
Roll for it.
What am I rolling?
10 or higher. She tells you her name.
What am I rolling for though? Just flat roll?
Just perception.
Perception?
Or
9.
nature.
Nature would be 11.
For sure. Okay, that's technically. Her name is. Sylvana.
I'm like, alright, Gordon, her name's Sylvana. You can call her Sylvana. And you protect Sylvana. And you'll get to keep your knees. And and I'll pay you.
Okay.
At least, like, 2 gold a day.
That's good money.
That's good money.
Okay.
You can do an amount with 2 gold a day.
I really could.
You can get 300 pancakes.
That's a lot of pancakes.
Yeah.
My mom would like those pancakes.
Right? Dude, they're so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Maybe one day, in some time, I'll bring you some.
For sure.
Yeah. You keep showing up.
Okay.
For sure, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You're not going to betray me, right?
I don't plan to.
What would cause you to betray me?
If someone tried to kill me and they said I would only survive if I betrayed you.
Gosh, that's what I did. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I totally did that for you.
Yeah,
So
you did.
I am likely to flip in that scenario.
Yeah.
To be so
We're
honest
all in the
with
zone
you.
of truth. If you do that, I will find you. To be so for real.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Why?
This is a sticky
Can
situation.
you leave my mom out of it?
I don't know.
Don't hurt my mom. She has weak knees. She couldn't handle you.
Those are the crunchiest kind, Gordon. How would she know if her son's a flipper?
She
How would
wouldn't.
she feel?
I would never come home again, probably, and she'd be sad, and she'd be old, and she'd die, and it'd be your fault.
Gordon, don't flip, man.
And I don't want to flip. I told you.
I'm trying really hard to
I
advocate
flipped for you like a pancake.
I know.
How do you expect me not to flip again if someone comes with a very good counter argument, which was literally die or work for me?
I guess there's just a lot of people offering that, huh?
Apparently.
This is a dangerous world.
I know, I don't like it very much.
Do you not like this job?
I like this job more than the other job.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're probably less likely to kill me,
That's
but still
true.
likely.
Only if you stop doing the job.
This friendship feels very contractual.
It kind of is. Yeah, you're more hired,
Okay, we're not friends.
Not yet. We've only known each other for 2 days,
I
Gordon.
don't know if we can become friends, if it's gonna stay contractual though,
I
to
don't
be
know
honest.
if it's gonna stay contractual.
We don't know, so that means if one day I accidentally do something bad, you're not gonna break my knees.
Depends on how bad it is.
Have you ever messed up, Cinnamon? Kaya
Yeah.
looks at you.
Holding a rock in my arm.
Are you still holding the rock?
Yeah.
He looks at you, he's like, what are you going to do with that rock, man?
I'm gonna put it where it belongs.
Where does it belong?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, look, I should keep roaming the woods, I guess.
For now, you're doing a really good job. You weren't in too deep with the rude guys.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was my first day.
Wow. And now this is your first day too.
I've had a very eventful 2 days.
I'm like, what can I do to make you stick around? Is it really money for you?
It's
and your mom?
it's me not being killed is the main thing. The threat of death hangs heavy, I don't know, cause if they just show up and they say, hey, we're gonna fucking kill you if you don't flip, what am I supposed to do?
That's true.
What am I supposed to do?
ever
What, you
considered
want me to be a spy?
Yes.
You want me to be a spy?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
secretly.
Oh, I've never been very good at secrets. If I could try really hard, it'd probably do bad, but I could try really hard.
You can try really hard.
I could try really hard. If they flip, I'll try to be a spy. Will you give
Yeah.
me a lot of gold and promise not to break my knees ever?
No. I can't.
What's in it for me?
I could pay you, but I can't promise I'm not gonna break your knees, to be honest, in the zone of truth. It's just one of those things, like if we run into, if it turns out you flip, or
You're just
you're
gonna
not
break
a
my
good
knees.
spy.
If I'm not a good spy, you'll break my knees. I don't think I want to be a spy. Can I just keep this job?
Yeah, I want you to keep this job.
Okay.
Everything outside of this job for you sounds like a pathway to breaking knees, and that sucks. That really sucks. You know, we're in such a pickle here. We're in such a pickle. You know, and I want us to be friends. I do. And I want you to honestly care about the trees. I really do. Because they will provide for you. The forest will provide for you if you help it. But these guys who are cutting it down...
The forest won't break my knees.
No, it won't.
Unlike you.
Maybe, yeah. To be so for real. But the other guys, the Daru, what are they providing? They're just taking and breaking.
They like to do the money thing, and then they also threaten death. So very similar to you right now, to be honest.
See, but they're only taking. You know, I'm giving money and then also could take death. But what I'm giving you with the money could give to you again because it's the forest.
Okay.
So 2 gives, 1 take, and they're take, 1 give.
Well, they also let us take home some meat sometimes, but...
Why the fuck would you... Don't ever bring that up again. Assuming it's really close to him, don't ever ask to take home meat from this forest.
I wasn't asking, I was just letting you know they do that sometimes.
Well, I hate when they do that.
Okay, we hate that. We really hate when they do that.
You can have an abundance of fruit. The soil here is abundant.
Okay.
You can take home, like, a whole cart's worth of fruits and veggies back to your mom, which is healthier for her anyway. Do you want her to live long?
Yeah.
Do you want her to have, like, good knees one day?
I do.
Then give her the fruits and
I don't know
vegetables.
that's how that works, but okay. He's tearing up. He's crying a little bit. He's very scared of you.
Like, I'm sorry. This is an emotional time for us all.
Can I just keep doing my job now, or are we done with the interrogation?
Look at Kaya. I'm like, has the interrogation started? We know he's soft, but I think he's gonna do it. He's got an okay heart.
She sighs. She's like, he's definitely gonna fucking flip. No, it's fine. Just leave him. He's not a threat. He's just dumb.
Like, Gordon, don't flip, man.
Kaya looks stressed.
Is the Zone of Truth still on?
Yeah.
Like, okay, Gordon, go back to your work. You're doing a job. You know.
He salutes you. He marches off.
Like, I think he's doing good.
She's like, I think I made a mistake.
Well, he's not the guard. I'm the guardian now. You know, like I got the.
I know.
Like, I'm here to protect the woods.
Yeah, I know you are.
Just, you know, subletting a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn him. He was a bad guy. Now he's kind of a good guy.
I know.
A little more neutral.
I know you're really trying.
I know I'm not very good with people or like brains, you know, but I'm doing my best.
I know you are. I think that anyways.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I appreciate it.
Alright, we checked on your guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, look. Sounds like you're you want to do some ranging of the woods.
I could do some ranging.
Yeah, this has historically been my section. We kind of rotate sections, but since you live, I think, over here.
I do.
We can just both kind of be like roaming the section. We're trying to have 2 to 3 people on one section these days with the influx of carnage.
So we just like wander and hope?
Kinda, yeah.
We find something? We don't have like trails? We
Well,
don't have like clues?
well, the thing is, if we just stick to like one path, then it's kind of easier for them to like evade our paths if they were able to find out, observe just like which path it is. So it's kind of easier for us to just do like a general wander. I'm very stealthy, so I'm generally navigating within the treetops. You're not, so I think you'll just kind of be lumbering around threateningly.
Yeah.
Which, is very valuable. And so if you just can spend like several hours a day roaming the woods and listening, and if you hear any harm being done, leap into action. If you need backup, a key. And, you know, it's not just a death signal. It's like a, hey, I need help right now. And we'll send some people. And, you know, if you get any information on the Daru, like, bring it back to headquarters. Do not bring another one of those fucking rings back to headquarters. That's for sure.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Also, you're probably in, like, maybe imminent danger, if I'm gonna be honest. You have that ring on you, and they probably figured out that guy's dead, and so...
Yeah, his body's, like, around here somewhere, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned about you, to be honest, but you seem big and burly, and, like, you try, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
I feel like I'll be fine.
I'm sure you'll be fine. But you let me know if you're not, okay?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, if you ever hear someone shouting, booty, 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 rockin' in the world, that's Gordon, and that means he needs help. Would you be down to also, like, listen out for that? He's in our section. Should I give him a new section?
No. Keep him there.
Okay.
She nods her head. She's like, yeah, I'll listen out for that.
I think he's really connecting to Sylvia, you know? He knows this one tree. He wants to do better by her, I think.
I hope that to be the truth.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Are you going on patrol?
Yeah, I'm gonna patrol elsewhere, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to patrol here, you can. If not...
Alright.
But just watch out. Don't let people do awful things. Bury any bodies.
Okay.
You know, return them to the woods.
That's a good point. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, and also then, like, less fingers pointed. But also, like, we're not trying to kill, like, the aim isn't kill people, but with the Daru, like, they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, they got started it.
Kind of like a if we don't, they do situation, which is, like, really sticky and questionably moral, but it is what it is right now, so. Sure. Yeah. And she steps into a tree and disappears.
What? I'm gonna go find that body that's around here.
For sure.
Yeah. Which I assume is probably within like 20 feet of us.
Yeah. There's no body anymore.
What?
The body's gone.
The forest taketh again.
Do you want to do a perception check?
Oh, yeah. 10?
The body's gone.
The body's gone. Are there drag marks?
There's like what could be interpreted as drag marks.
Are there any dandelion prints around? Did she eat them?
No, you don't see any prints. Yeah, you don't really see much there.
Could I investigate these potential drag marks?
They're, with what you rolled, you barely. It's like a scuff mark.
I'm gonna investigate the scuff.
Okay.
Cinnamon's on the hunt.
Roll for investigation.
Investigate. 15.
Okay. The scuffs are going in the direction of town.
Of town?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna walk towards town.
Okay. We're walking towards town.
Walking towards town.
You're walking towards town. Walking through fields.
Walking through fields. Are there any people around?
There are some people, like, just milling about. There's, like, a couple, like, holding hands and walking through the field, and...
I'm gonna go up to them. They're, like, the first people I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey there!
Hello.
Have you seen a large, Goliath body, dead, being drugged through here recently?
They look very alarmed. Like, look to each other. No? Haven't seen that.
That's good. Okay. The trail's gone cold.
Anything else?
No. But he's a bad guy, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for all your help.
Okay.
I'm like, hard day's work. I guess I'll head back to the forest.
You just go back to the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
The trail went cold.
And like for your reference, it's like a bit later now. I would say it's closer to like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Probably. And you did get that invite to go to an underground fight club at like 7.
Oh, that's at 7?
Yeah, something like that.
For sure. Oh, I guess I gotta go, like, look for directions, huh?
You have no idea where it is.
Alright. I'll stop heading back to the forest. I wanna find maybe, like, where Gain's playing tonight, and I'll head over to, like, that tavern.
You hear, booty, 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 rock and roll from the woods.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay. I start sprinting back over there.
Yeah, you sprint back over to approximately where he was.
I'm like, Gordon.
There's
Gordon.
splatters of blood on the floor.
Ah.
And you don't see him. You don't hear him.
Do, I guess, investigation?
Okay.
Oh.
You gonna roll for that?
Ugh, a 2.
You, like, aside from the blood on the floor, you see nothing. And it's, like, by the tree, too.
Yeah.
It's by, Sylvana. Yeah.
I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, like, his weapon isn't left behind. The only thing left behind is that blood.
I think Cinnamon feels really bad. He's like, dang, that's probably Gordon's blood. It's first day on the job. I don't even know what happened.
No, you really don't.
Like, he's just gone. He's just gone. I think... I want to go over to, like, where his blood is splattered, and I want to make, like, a really tall flower start to bloom there.
Okay. You do that. What does the flower look like?
I think it would be, like a big sunflower.
For sure. The flower blooms.
And then I think I'm going to sit by Sylvana. And I think I would meditate for a while and just like feel like a lot of grief and try to like connect to the forest. I'm like, Savannah, what do you know? And I want to cast like guidance on myself and in concentration in my meditation. I want to try to reach out to the spirit of Sylvana of the forest.
For sure. You said you're casting what did you say you're casting?
Guidance.
For sure.
Which lets me add a d4 to any ability checks of my chosen skill.
For sure.
I haven't chosen a skill yet.
Okay, what's the one that you chose though? Like for this?
For this?
You said
for the ability check?
Yeah.
Either like nature or arcana, because honestly it could be nature. I think I'm gonna choose nature as I'm meditating. I have some grief. I'm sitting at the base of the tree. I want to try to like connect to the forest and just feel like I'm missing something. Like something's going on here and I'm just not seeing it.
For sure.
You know, like finding things isn't my greatest, but like I think feeling and just like being big is what I'm good at.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like, I know the forest is really big. I know there's other places of it that, like, I can't get to. So I'm like, forest, like, what am I missing?
Roll.
Mm.
I would say roll with advantage too.
Cool. A dirty 20.
Okay. It takes you a while. You're not super aware of time as it like passes around you, but you can feel like the shift and change in temperature and like how the sun rays are meeting your body in different places as it descends across the sky, and you can like feel the breath of the forest and the wind, and as you like connect with the tree, you like your senses kind of like go like deeper into like the roots of the forest, and you know, you're holding this question like, what am I missing? And you kind of see/sense this like fight that occurred. These like two threats on the soil around her, and the action of violence, and like more threatening words, and people walking away together, and you could sense even the tree's grief at the departure of Gordon. Because I think they had started to form, you know, some sort of bond, and the tree is like grieving with you at the violence he encountered and at his abandon of the scene. Yeah, and you see them in your vision like walking towards town, and you know, when you open your eyes, you can see that the sun is much lower in the sky. You would estimate by now, did I say it was 4 earlier? I'm gonna honestly say the Fight Club starts at 9.
I think that's what it originally
I think that is what it originally was. You're gonna estimate that it's probably around like 7 now. You've been meditating for like quite a few hours. Yeah.
I'm gonna pat the ground like right in front of Savannah and be like, I'm sorry about that. This is probably my fault. I think a lot of this is my fault.
The tree's there.
Mm-hmm.
She's supportive.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make some more flowers blossom where I was sitting as like a thank you. And I'm gonna just head off into town, like in a straight line of like wherever I felt that sense of like the arguments and like the malice go. I'm just gonna like follow that straight line and
for sure,
kind of wherever I end up. And then once I'm in like a more populated area, I think I'll ask for directions.
You enter through the fields. You go in a straight direction towards the city. Give me a perception check.
4.
You're just following your guidance, and you're walking through, and it's leading you in a direction you're like pretty familiar with. Like you've like walked this way before, and you keep walking, and you pass by that church that you hate, and you keep walking, and you know, it's a lively day. People are in the street buying goods, and you know, the evening's toning down. Like lights are starting to be turned on as the sun begins to set, and people are eating little foods they get from the stand, and you smell the weird smell. You still don't know what it is, and you start walking by the windows of the butcher, and across the street from it, you recognize the address that you were given is 707 South Main. Not main. I'm gonna say 707 South Lane. And you see across the street from the butcher, like a sign that just in like bold says 707.
For sure.
Yeah.
So across the street from the butcher is where bones be breaking. Yeah, I know I'm early. I'm gonna like head in there or like knock on the door or something. Yeah, I'll knock on the door, that address.
You knock on the door and one of those little eye slits opens, and you just see these dark eyes like staring out at you, and they're like, "Who are you?"
I'm gonna hold up the ring.
He looks down, closes the thing, opens the door,
Put it in my pocket.
says, "Welcome in, sir."
Thanks.
Closes the door behind you. You're in like a leather shop. Yeah. Leather hide, leather suits, leather belts, leather armor, all the things. And he gestures for you to go. There's like a door in the back. And there's like, no one's like in the shop right now. Like, it looks like the shop closed down before the sunset, and now this is like a whole new thing. But there's a door in the back, and he gestures and he says, "Right through there, sir." Do you go through the door?
Yeah, I think wordlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, go through the door.
You open the door, and it's like very cold. There's like a bunch of stone. It's like very like concrete-esque. And there's a metal staircase that like leads like straight down. Pretty steep. Like a pretty steep descent of like, honestly, like 2 stories.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And you go down
Making
there,
my way.
and there's a door at the other, like at the end of it, that when you open up, it opens into this like huge like fight ring. In the center of the ring, there's so much dried blood. It's like they've literally never cleaned it. It's just like everyone is fighting on top of the blood of everyone who's like fought there before. You see some, like a door off to the left, a door off to the right of the back. You see some people milling around the space. You see some fighters that look like they're preparing. They're like punching bags. Some are like punching each other. And you see some people who are just kind of like standing in a corner, like kind of muttering to each other. And one of them looks over to you, looks back at the group and looks over at you, and just kind of stares at you.
Simon's gonna clock it, and is there like seating? Is there like all floor seating, or does it kind of like amphitheater style?
I would say amphitheaters. I would say you walk in there and it's kind of like a stadium. Like you pass through the center space, and then there's like,
for sure,
it goes like up through there. Yeah, I would say that's how it is.
I'm gonna find a seat like high up.
For sure.
As high up as I can get on like the back row on the highest area. And just kind of like sit down there with my arms crossed and just like staring at that guy. Just gonna sit up there, just be like,
for sure.
Just waiting.
You see the guy like breaks the stare and is like muttering with the others, and they like several of the others like look up at you, and they seem to just, you can't hear what they're saying, but they're just like talking. And then one of them calls this other guy like forward, and he's this like, he's a very silly looking dude. He's like maybe like 4 feet tall. He's like pretty like lanky. He has this like pale yellow skin, not pale yellow, he has like almost like a mustard yellow, like a dirty mustard yellow skin.
Sure.
And just like very like long limbs, like oddly long limbs, and like a disconcerting smile, very bushy, like dark eyebrows. I would say like he's bald except for like this little like ponytail at the very top of his head. He's a very interesting fella. And he's like wearing this like suit that is like a really washed out like gray with like a tie the same color of his skin. Like from it. But there's like little polka dots on the tie. And he like goes over to the group and listens to them and then like looks up at you and he's like, and then he like walks up to you. He's like kind of like the long armed tribe in One Piece, except like the awkwardness of movement is like his whole body. And he like goes up to you and he's like, "Hey, new fighter, is that what we got?"
Yeah.
"Oh, we love new fighters here. Good to meet you, good sir. What's your name?"
CloveBlood.
CloveBlood. Oh, that's a good one. I bet we'll be seeing you a winner today.
I'm hoping for it.
Yeah, you came a little early, didn't you?
Yeah, they let me in.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to be honest, but yeah, welcome in.
I show him the card that had the address on it.
He looks at it, he's like, good. One of our recruiters got ya.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're real excited to have you. The dueling starts promptly at 9 here. Sure. But you're welcome to hang out beforehand.
Yeah, I figured I'd check out the scene before I walked into a mystery new club.
Very smart of you. Very big brain, not smooth at all.
And Cinnamon's like, "Ha! That's right."
He said, "Haha, yeah. Well, if you... What?
What do I get if I win?"
Oh, what do you get if you win? Wait, let me think. Well, first of all, you get a selection of 10 gold worth of anything upstairs that you want. I know, crazy deal. And then also, you get to be the champion of next week, and you will be the primary pick for any jobs coming out of this place, if you know what I mean. Also, 15 gold.
And
you know what? Wait. I'm gonna say the cash
Okay.
prize depends on how much people bid for you.
Okay.
Yeah, depends.
Yeah. So if I can get the crowd going, I can make a little more.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What happens to the losers?
Oh, they lose just like they do in the Colosseum.
All right. Yeah.
He's just smiling at you. He's like, I'm so happy you're here.
You know what? I'm happy I'm here too.
Yeah, you welcome in, man. Do you want any food? We got some meat sticks.
No, I think I'm full for now. Yeah.
Okay, big guy like you, thought you'd never be full.
There's a pancake vendor down the way. You can get so many pancakes.
Oh, I've had them before. Delicious.
So
My diabetes didn't like them, though.
Oh, man. Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I've never met anyone with that before.
Oh, okay. He pulls out, like, a bottle from his side, and he just, like, swigs it. He's like, you like the good drinks?
I like good drinks.
Do you want to try this good drink?
I'll try that good drink.
Right, you take a swig.
And I'll take a little swig. Just a very small sip.
It's like... Oh my god, what's that fucking called? It's like one of the worst alcohols you've ever tasted. It literally straight up... Sure, yeah, it tastes like battery acid. It's, like, very bad.
I'm gonna straight up spit it. I'm like...
Takes it back.
My dude, this is bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You said good drink.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. It gives me the wobblies, you know? Oh, I like the wobblies.
Heard. You know what gives me the wobblies?
What?
Bones.
Bones?
Yeah.
Are you a doctor?
Not a good kind.
Oh. That's the kind we like here. That's the kind we like here.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, hey man, I'm looking for some associates, and then I pull out the ring. A few of them have gone missing lately, so I'm wondering if they've maybe been by here, or if they got caught up in the business.
He said, "Oh, you're one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a new member? I've never seen you here before."
I am, yeah. Newly got the ring.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. I've heard it takes a lot of heads to do that, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Busting lots of heads.
Those fellows over there who actually just sent me your way, maybe you guys haven't met yet, but they are some associates. They're the ones that are like really running things down here. Those 3 guys.
For sure.
Yeah.
Those aren't the ones I'm looking for, but it's good to know. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes out.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you enjoy yourself.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, my name?
Nice to meet you, Oh.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh.
My name is Gusef.
Gusef?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Gusef, and I'm gonna put out my big ol' hand.
He kind of shakes at it. He's very weak. He was like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Weird colosseum guy. And you're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably take off the necklace that like.
Yeah, I'm fucking sorry. Okay. Yeah. You take off the necklace.
Yeah, and put like the ring and the card like all in my pockets, and
for sure.
I'll probably put the necklace like in my bag, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense. For sure.
And then
as the time passes, like more and more people start to fill in. There's some people that are pretty like nicely dressed up, like almost like they were going to like a horse derby. Like that's how some people are like showing up to this inn, like a little bit ridiculously eccentric.
Yeah.
You see some like people that look like fighters come in. Lots of big burly dudes like you. You recognize like a lot of them to like be what like looks like to be like barbarians.
For sure.
And you know some of them even have like coaches. It almost seems. And you know someone like some hot dog vendor starts to come through and just giving people food for money for sure, and people are gossiping and waving their fans, and you hear the announcer who's the little weird guy that you just talked to, and he said, "Fighting commences in 10 minutes. Check-in is right here." So you're probably gonna want to check in.
Yeah. And get up and just try to like be just so big. Just try to like take up a lot of space, let my arms hang a little like wider, a little lower, walking taller, and just kind of like be in line for check-ins.
For sure.
For sign-ups.
You sign up, and he's like, "Oh, lucky you. New guys always go first."
Oh yeah, I would for sure be first to sign up, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you sign up.
Put CloveBlood down.
For sure. And he directs you to like a like seating area kind of just like far off to the left. He's like, "This is where our fighters go."
For sure. No, I'll go I'm not gonna sit down, but I'll go like stand over there.
For sure. Okay. Some time passes, and the like lights start to like get a bit like dimmer, and there's like almost some like strobe light action like happening, and the guy Gusef comes out with his little like sparkling microphone. He's like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all fueled, packed, and ready for a good show tonight." Everyone's like, "Woo!" And he's like, "Tonight in our bone-breaking extravaganza, we've got Cinnamon!" And people are like, "Woo!"
I signed up as CloveBlood. Does he really say Cinnamon?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Like, does he know me?
Sorry, you didn't tell me that. We've got CloveBlood! And so, at, like, your, like, name call, I think you're supposed to, like, get up.
I would get up, and then I would cast Druidcraft and have it be, like, the sound of an animal. And I would want it to be, like, as I walk into the arena, I want to create this sensory effect of the sound of, like, a bunch of bulls in a slaughterhouse. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
Just, like, hundreds of them. And it just kind of, like, sounds like agony as I, like, walk into the arena.
Yeah, everyone gets really uncomfortable. Everyone's like, what the fuck is that? And the announcer guy looks a little kerfuffled, and he's just kind of, like, eyeing you, and he's like, and on the other side, we've got Barbara! And out comes, like, she looks actually very similar to the barbarian Goliath that you killed. But she's, like, a bit shorter. She's maybe, like, a head shorter than him, decked out in very similar gear, got the stripes going down her face, the pale blue skin. She's looking all tough. She's wearing, like, a necklace made out of bones. Like, some of them look like human bones. Like, and she comes in with, like, a great axe and some daggers, like, strapped to her hip, and she's, like, looking ready to fucking rumble. And then he says, are you ready, folks? In 3, 2... Oh, wait, I feel like he should announce, like, the rules of the game. The rules of the game is that nothing is off limits, folks. Do anything within your power to bring your opponent to a full surrender, even if that surrender means an end of their life. He turns to you two. He's like, do you two understand the terms of your agreement?
Yeah.
Perfect. He backs up 3 steps, and he's like, and 3, 2.
Think, like, as the countdown happens, I would, like, flash, like, kind of, like, I would flash back to the feeling of, like, the maliceness that drew Gordon, like, out of the forest, of, like, what happened to him. And, like, 3, I would flash to, like, that feeling. And then at 2, I would flash to, like, my own guilt. And have all of these feelings running through me. And then at 1, it would be of, like, everything upstairs, the ring in my pocket, and, like, I'm fighting across the street from a butcher under a leather shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I wanted that music to be more than it was. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait 5 seconds. It's the longest one ever. In 3, 2, 1. Roll for initiative.
7.
Even with your bonus?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Barbara rolled an 8. Barbara is going to come charging at you, growling, working to take a swing of her great axe. She rolls a 12. She fucking misses. Yeah. And wait. Remind me what rage does again, like barbarian rage.
So, advantage on strength checks and saving throws when making a melee weapon attack using strength. You get a bonus to the damage roll.
For sure.
That increases as you take levels in barbarian.
Okay,
and
for sure.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. Can you enter a rage? Oh, as a bonus action, and then as a bonus action, she's gonna enter into a rage.
For sure.
She's pretty mad that she
floundered so badly.
Yeah, she really is. And now it's your turn.
Cinnamon would pull out the warhammer, kind of sidestep this great axe throw, and kind of whisper like, "This isn't gonna go well for you," and go into a rage as well, and swing at her with the warhammer. Where is it? Swinging with the warhammer. 15.
15 does not hit.
Not hit. Ooh.
Your AC is 17, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
So I have to get an 18, 19. I have to get 18 plus to hit you.
I think we said last time that 17 beats it.
Well, no. Not for you.
Oh, for sure.
That was for the NPCs.
Heard, yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't know why I rolled that. Oh, yeah, I was rolling that for an attack. She goes to... Did you say... So, advantage on damage, right?
It's advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay, for sure. But then it increases the damage?
Yes, it would increase the damage by... It depends on how many levels of Barbarian this character would have, but...
About 5.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, well, honestly, I guess it doesn't even matter right now. She rolled a nat 1.
Should be +2.
+2, okay, for sure. She goes to swing at you again. She fucking misses again. Embarrassing. I know. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna Warhammer or Great Axe. Ooh, yeah. 22.
Oh, 22, yeah, definitely.
For sure. It's gonna be a D10 plus 6. So that's gonna be 15 points of damage.
For sure. She's fucking
Right
stumbles
across.
back.
Right across the belly. Just. And I think I would use the push. No, I would not use the push effect. Let's see. Well, that would be that. That's a dash action. For sure. Yeah, I would have the push effect go and push her 10 feet back.
For sure.
With the warhammer.
She's gonna whip out her daggers, and she is going to, and she's gonna throw 2 of them at you. The first one definitely hits. The second one hits, and so she's gonna use the nick effect for a 3rd action. The 3rd one does not hit. And these knives, which she throws, like, I would say, like, right into, like, each of your shoulders.
Oof.
They're gonna do 10 points of damage. And she just kind of, like, and then the 3rd one, like, it, like, whizzes by her head. But, like, also kind of, like, several inches from your head.
Yeah.
Like, not well. And that is your turn. Wait. You said bonus on damage. I'm so sorry. It's +2 for damage?
Yes.
For each?
Let me check. Well, when using a melee weapon attack using strength, the daggers actually use dexterity. So
Okay.
the rage damage does not contribute.
For sure. Okay, that's your turn then.
She dropped the great axe. I'm gonna drop the warhammer, come at her with a couple of light hammers. I'm gonna use 2-weapon fighting, come at her with 2 of these. Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
17 hits. One of these misses. I'm gonna use the nick effect. That one's not gonna hit. And with 2-weapon fighting, I'll do a bonus action for another. Gosh. 13, not gonna hit.
13 does not hit.
Not. 3 plus 6, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So I'm swinging wildly with these hammers. Only one of them is gonna connect.
For sure. You said 9 points of damage?
Yeah. Right? Yes. And as that one connects, like, right to her shoulder,
She hates it.
she hates it, and I'm gonna say, do you have a brother?
She, like, looks at you. She's like, what the fuck do you want to know about my brother? Yeah, she's angry. She's like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm trying to find, like, better music.
Go to our playlist. Are you in our playlist?
I guess I'm not, but I also feel like this is about to be good music.
For sure.
Yeah, she's just like, looks angry at you and goes to like take a swing at you with her great axe as she says, what do you know? She freaking misses though. That's her turn.
Misses with the great axe. I'm gonna keep up these light hammer attacks.
Misses
Going in for
every
2.
fucking great axe.
Nat 20 for one of them.
Yeah.
That one's double damage. Gonna do the nick effect. That one's at 24. And then bonus action hammer. 18 hits for sure. So this is the first double damage. That would be 5 plus 6. So that one's 11 points. And then these other 2. So this would be 1 plus 4. 1 plus 6 is 7. So we're at 18 there. And then 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. So 18 plus 8 is 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck!
And as this last one connects, I'm gonna get really close to her and say, I think he's missing a ring. And then
And she goes fucking flying across the arena.
shit.
She skids on the ground, rolls, and doesn't get up. And there's like a moment of silence in the crowd before everyone goes, "Ah!" 'Cause she's fucking down. Yeah, you just fucking beat her.
Damn.
The announcer guy goes to you and like tries to like raise your hand for like victory, like the winner is.
And I'm gonna let him do it and then kind of like walk away immediately after. And then I think I'm gonna go over to her and just like slip the ring in her pocket. And I'll head back over to the fighting area and like post up on the wall.
For sure. You see some people that look like doctor type people come and just kind of like put her on a stretcher and take her out to the room to the left.
For sure.
And the announcer guy comes back up and he's like, next on the roster, we've got just need to like fake names. I'm like, come on, just anything. We've got Balor and Gordon.
Gordon?
And you see someone next to you stands up and like walks to the ring, and then you see Gordon come out of like the back room to the right, like someone's kind of like leading him out of it. And give me a perception check.
Yeah. Ooh, 14.
He looks scared. He looks like he's like eyes are like jetting on the room, and he doesn't see you, but he's just like looking over there. He looks scared. But he's also looks like he's trying to like pep himself up. He's like, I can do this. And he gets on the other side of this. Jesus, I actually didn't think this far. Let me find people really fast. And, you know, in opposition to him, and he's an orc barbarian, is this, like, slender, quick-looking, like... Well, I would say the slender, quick-looking, like, fighter who looks like... No, I won't even say that. Yeah. Also is like giving barbarian.
For sure.
But it's like kind of small.
For sure.
Like oddly, like some human barbarian situation happened. But she looks younger. And she's on one edge and she's pretty like cool, calm, collected. And your guy's looking kind of a mess. And the guy states the fullness of the battle again. Looks to them to see if they agree, you know, they know what they're consenting to.
Are they like in corners?
Yeah.
Can I like make my way over to Gordon's corner?
Yeah, you can do that.
As he like comes out and I see where he goes to stand, I would want to like make my way over there like just before the fight starts.
For sure.
Is he in like can I like touch him?
Yeah, there's no like I would say the stadium's like a bit raised, but not like that significantly. Like you can yeah, like you can I think you can try to get over to him for sure.
Yeah.
That guy though that was like walking like beside him kind of steps in front of you and he has like these like dark sunglasses on, which is weird because you're literally like inside.
Yeah.
And he's kind of wearing a suit and he just looks down at you and he's like, what do you need?
I just wanted to bet on this guy.
Okay, yeah. That's
like,
our over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like he like wouldn't let me get close enough to like touch Gordon, right?
He's not about to let you get close enough.
I was like, oh, okay.
You know, he's like, yeah.
That's where?
Right there, and it's right like above, like where you like enter. There's like a little like kind of box office like above there, and there's like a door on either side, and you see that people kind of like go in, and like they like there's like a little like window thing where people can slide in their bets.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's right. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign up.
I've done my time here.
Mm.
The fight's about to start. You gotta go.
Yep, gotta go, and then I'll like start walking up the stairs. But like I'm keeping an eye on the fight.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't want to bet. But I'll feign. Like,
yeah, for sure.
To bet. Yeah.
And it goes 3, 2, 1, and they like start going at each other.
Oh.
Oh, I should not use 2.
Maybe we help Gordon too.
And the fighter gets the first hit in, and she's running up with a great sword and goes to take a swing at him and definitely fucking hits. he's gonna take 8 points of damage. It was like a hit to the gut. It didn't fully really pierce his like armor. It kind of just like, did a thing. And for his turn, he immediately goes into a rage because like, this will for sure help me. And he has a great axe too, and so he's just gonna fucking, oh, that's insane. Okay, he has his great axe, which is oddly powerful. And he goes...
What is it? Is that 2d10 one?
It's the 1d12 plus 4.
For sure.
Yeah. And he fucking... He clobbers her with it. She's taking 16 points of damage. She hit him, but he, in his fucking rage... Oh, wait, that's not even including...
The rage bonus would probably be like +2.
He's a lower level. It's probably going to be like +1.
Up until level like 9, you get +2.
Okay, for sure. So she's taking 18 points of damage, and I think he really went for like a shoulder. Like he really like went to like hit her in the chest, go for his shoulder, and she staggers back. And she does her best to just, not fall over. And she runs up to him, misty steps, is at his back, and goes to take that great sword swing. Fucking that one, she misses horribly. I think that injury to her arm did far more damage than she realized, and this Gordon's able to just like sidestep it. And Gordon oh yeah, that's whatever I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. Gordon with his fucking great axe goes, like, flips around and is swinging it at her core. And he gets 14 points of damage on her. Really just, like, making a fucking mark. I think I said that she is also a barbarian. She, for some reason, didn't go into a rage. Now she's also in a rage. She's raging. And she's gonna go to make that greatsword attack yet again on him. However, she misses. She's really just struggling, I guess, it would seem. And she, as like a bonus action, she misty steps to the other side of the arena. Shit. So that he has to like full come at her. And he takes a full sprint at her with his great axe. However, because she had so much time to like watch him come at her, she was able to sidestep it, and he misses. And she takes that opportunity with her great sword. I'm also gonna give her advantage for this because it kind of feels like an opportunity attack. Yeah, and she definitely gets it. So with her great sword, she's coming at him, which would be 9 points of slashing damage, but he's in a rage, so it's gonna be like 4 points of damage. And he just like roars up back in her face, and you've never really seen him like this. You've fought him before, but he's just like, he fucking doesn't want to be there, man. Like, he's just trying to go, and he just swings his great axe like up. He's trying to go for her face, and he fucking does. He clocks her right in the chin with like the hilt of it. He fucking
go.
He does 18 point. Oh fuck yeah! He does 18 points of damage, and she goes flying back, blood spewed everywhere, chin split open, and she falls to the ground, and she's just laying there.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild. Gordon fucking won. And you see the medics come, take her away, and like Gordon's hand is raised and he's breathing heavily, and this is when he notices you. Like he actually sees you and he's kind of like surprised, but you're like,
yeah.
And he's like breathing really heavily but like feeling pretty proud of himself.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I totally forgot she was in a rage. Honestly, it's fine. She's dead. She died.
Death.
I guess technically she didn't, because she would only take half that damage because she was in a rage. Nah, it was the final hit. She's taken. She's taken out of there. Gordon won. And that guy with the suit starts to try to just like usher him back into that like back room again. And they bring out some new opponents and they fight. It's bloody, it's fierce.
Are these opponents also coming out of that back room? Or
one of them did, but most of them are with you right
sure.
now. I would say one of them came out of the back room, but the other one came with you, and there's like 3 more fights like this.
For sure.
They're bloody, they're brutal, they're rough. You notice like probably 80% of the fighting force is like barbarians. And everyone who loses is always dragged to that back room. You don't really see him reemerge again. He was kind of back there, hopefully getting healed.
I think I would probably, like, during maybe, like, that, like, second or third fight, I think in, like, the commotion, I would try to, like, make my way into that back room.
Which one? The one where they brought Gordon, or the one where they're bringing the broken people?
Gordon. Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check.
Honestly, I'm not gonna be stealthy about it. I'm gonna walk in there. Yeah, and like open the door and be like, oh, is this like VIPs?
You open the door and there's several, sorry. Gordon's back there on like a chair in the corner and he's like bleeding but kind of holding something to his head. And there's like some people around like a table talking and they all just turn and they look at you. Yeah, it's VIP.
Can I be here?
They just look at each other. Like, why do you want to be back here?
It's just restful. You know, it's loud. I'm here to fight. Like I'm not a watcher.
Yeah, and you see one guy like whisper to another guy, and then they both turn to you and they're like, "Yeah, man, you can stay here."
Yeah, I'd probably put some or some change in your pocket.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, how much you make?
I wasn't betting on you. That was kind of the opposite.
What about next time? What about the next round?
Next time it will probably be you. Depends on who you're against.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you
right.
sit in that corner.
What corner?
That one with the other guy.
Alright. Sure. Cool. And someone will pop over, kind of like put his legs up and like look very chill and be like, wow, VIPs. And kind of like...
And Gordon's just kind of like looking at you. He's like looking at the guys, looking at you, looking at the guys. And give me a perception check.
Yeah. 15.
You notice several of the guys are wearing those rings.
For sure.
At least 3 of them are wearing the rings. And they're acting pretty interesting. I would like, you can sense something's like off, and there's kind of like hushed tones and unsaid things. Yeah.
Does Gordon look like seriously injured still? Like, has he gotten healing?
He's gotten a little bit of healing. He hasn't been like fully healed, but he did get healed like a tiny bit. But he's not seriously injured, but he's at like 33 out of 45 health right now.
for sure.
So he's like fine. He just has like
Yeah.
a slash on his face.
Not so bad.
Yeah, he's okay.
All right.
And he kind of just like whispers you to you. He's like, what are you doing here, man? Are you here to rescue me?
Do you need that?
Yeah.
All right.
They told me they're gonna just fight me until I die.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I was invited.
Yeah, that's how they get people.
Oh shit.
No one who loses is ever seen again.
Fuck. Even the person I fought?
Never seen again.
Damn. And there's 4 of these guys in here?
Yeah, there's 4 of these guys in there.
Gosh. That might be too much. I think Cinnamon, I think I would kind of, I'm like, alright. And Cinnamon would kind of just kind of like start laughing and being like, haha, dude, that shit was crazy. Did you see that one guy out there, fucking arm all bent up crazy? He's probably never using his arm again.
He's just
like,
kind of looking at you horrified,
yeah.
nodding his head.
He's like, oh, Gordon, you're funny, man. You're funny. Oh, I like you. Yo, you want to go out and get some hot dogs?
He like looks at the other guys, and the guys look at him, and they're like, he's fed.
You guys want hot dogs? Let's go get some. They got really good hot dogs out here. Gordon, let's go get some hot dogs, man. We were gonna fight in like 20 minutes, you know? We should get some food.
One of them stands, and he's like, Gordon's gonna stay right there.
Do you have VIP hot dogs?
He looks at you, he's like, no.
Why don't the VIPs get hot dogs?
It's not for us.
It's not for us.
It's not for us.
You don't like hot dogs?
Not really, man, no.
Why don't you like hot dogs?
They're not good.
You don't like hot dogs?
You notice that on the main table, there's like an array of different like meats. None of them are hot dogs.
Damn.
Roll for persuasion.
Just trying to get Gordon out of the room.
I know you are.
Oh shit. Oh, that flew away. 4.
He's like, he's our charge right now. He's gonna stay with us.
What's a charge?
Oh, just someone we take care of.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah. Glad you can see that.
My thing's in my backpack.
You hear, next up is Cinnamon and, is CloveBlood and Garchu.
Garchu? I'm not like this guy.
And he's like, oh, looks like you gotta go, CloveBlood.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I hope you guys bet on me. I hope you guys come out and watch and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we for sure will. We've got eyes out there.
Alright. Hey, you're no fun. And I'm gonna walk out.
Hey, good luck. Break a
Thanks.
leg.
Which one?
We'll see.
And Cinnamon leaves. He's gonna make the room smell like skunk.
You hear, ugh!
Oh my god. Such a bad persuasion. Yeah. Walking up in the arena.
Yeah, and the guy across from you is this large barbarian megaloman. I don't know what that means.
Megaloman?
I don't know what that means.
It's like megalomania. I don't know what a megaloman is.
Just a shielded person. He's just a large barbarian shielded person.
Like he's got a shield?
Yeah,
For
he has
sure.
a shield, he has some chainmail armor, he's got a warhammer just like fucking you do.
Just like me.
And he's fucking ready to do some damage. And the guy does the same thing where he's like, you understand the term? You're both like, yep.
Okay.
And we're rolling for initiative.
10.
It doesn't like say. You rolled a 10. Okay, well, he rolled a 13, so he's already higher. So he's gonna come at you first, and he's gonna like roar as he runs up, poised to hit you, and he fucking does. With his warhammer, he's coming out. He's trying to immediately clobber you in the face. Like he's going for a headshot instantly.
So rude.
He's very rude. We don't like him. Wait, that's a D4.
Oh, that's an 8. You just picked up.
Yeah, I know. I have 2 D8s.
Oh, why do you have 2 D8s?
Because I do.
Okay.
Luckily for you, they rolled low. But still. And you're taking 14 points of bludgeoning damage straight in the fucking face. And as a bonus action, he goes into a rage as he does it, and he just roars in your face.
Fucking, I'm gonna go into a rage. And I think I've been using the 2-weapon fighting and like the nick effect kind of wrong. I should be only getting like 3 attacks with these if they all hit.
Okay.
So I'm going to, I think, I'm going to continue. I'm going to pull out the light hammers and get all up in his face. I'm going to do, well, the rage is a bonus action, so I'm going to do 1 light hammer effect. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
And then we'll use the nick effect on that one. Oh, that one was a nat 1. This light hammer is going to be 2 + 6, 8 points of damage.
For sure.
To him. Just also right in the face. Just ping.
Yeah, and he like, pings off his face, and he
Sure.
looks back at you and just straight up goes to hit again. You guys are just fucking hitting each other in the face. And he fucking hits you in the face. And he does it in a rage. You're gonna take 23 points of damage from this warhammer in the face.
11.
You're down to 11 life.
I'm down to 13.
For sure.
Yeah. Damn, why does this warhammer do so much?
I don't know. I just chose like a monster.
Yeah, you did.
And he's definitely doing the monster thing.
He super is. 2d8s plus probably 8? 6?
It's 2d8 plus 6 plus 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But plus and then 1d6 in ranging.
That's twice as powerful as a warhammer.
So sorry. Well, it's called a warhammer, but someone just made it insane.
Yeah.
He's a very strong guy.
Gosh, I don't think I can take that kind of hit again.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to let you survive this.
James, these spells won't really go off. I'm going to come in with an unarmed strike and attempt like a grapple on him for like a chokehold. Just try to get in really close to him. So I'm gonna try the unarmed strike. It's only a 10. That's not gonna go through. I want to try to grapple him without damage. So it's gonna have to succeed in 8, 10, 14, a strength save of 14 or higher.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
He succeeds.
He's not grappled. Yeah, I think that's all.
He laughs at you as you miss that. Yeah, that's literally insane. He hits. No, don't die. Okay, I'm gonna.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. How much life do you have?
13.
He comes at you with that warhammer, and he fucking clobbers you in the head, and you go flying across the stadium.
How much damage did he do?
He did 15 without me adding the 9.
So if you add the 9, what is that, 24?
Yeah.
That is 12 hit points. Because I take half damage. I have resistance to the bludgeoning.
Oh, you have resistance to bludgeoning. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm at 1 HP.
For sure.
And I think I would begrudgingly just kind of like stop fighting and be like, step out. Like, if I can, like, step out of the ring and be like, he wins.
He steps forward and he laughs and he's like, that's not how we do things here. And
He's hitting me again. It's not his turn.
no, he doesn't have to, but he's gonna step forward and he's gonna laugh at you and he's gonna say, that's not how we do things here.
Alright.
And the crowd is roaring for that.
I think I'll drop my rage and I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
For sure.
Giving me 2d8 plus 1.
Okay.
It's only 11 points of healing.
That's fucking something though.
Yeah. Well, in the lines of the fight, it's whoever is. What was the words used?
It was something of incapacitate them under any means necessary, or defeat them under any means necessary. There's no rules.
Yeah.
So he can actively choose to just kill you. Yeah, you don't have the liberty of stepping out of this.
The liberty of stepping out.
Oh, I need to plug me.
Yeah. I think all I can do in this moment is like disengage from the fight.
You're gonna try that?
Yeah, which disengagement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I already used like a bonus action and an action to like heal myself.
You said you're doing a bonus action to heal yourself?
Yeah, well I already did that.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
So I think all I can do is disengage as far as I can.
You're disengaging and he's laughing. And he like takes like a swing at you, but he like misses. Does he miss? He misses. And he's like still walking towards you. He's not letting you disengage. Your turn.
Gosh, I don't think I can beat it. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have the shard on me, so I can't, like, ask for assistance in that way.
Yeah, it's in your bag.
I guess I would, kind of seeing that there's not really a way out of this. Dude, if I really think I'm gonna die.
Wait, can't you transform into an animal?
No.
You can't? You're a druid.
I can't yet, no.
Oh, that's like later on?
Yeah. In which I have like a totem spirit of a bear, but that's like while raging, but that doesn't... Yeah. It gives me resistance to things, which is
For
cool.
sure.
I guess I would just go into a rage again And yeah, I'll go into the rage and then try to hit him with the hammer and hope I can get the nick effect. 18.
Yeah.
Cool. Use the nick effect. 14.
No.
Yeah. And that'll do 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
For sure. Cool.
And that's my turn.
You reluctantly and staggeringly take the hit, and he takes a fair amount of damage. And he comes at you again. And he hits. So sorry, baby.
How many dice did you just roll?
3. It's plus 1d6 when raging.
Damn.
That's what this says, yeah. It's 15 plus 9, so it's 24 points of damage. You take,
dead.
yeah, he walks over to you fucking mercilessly. He hits you out on the ground, like, you're hearing this ringing. You're like kind of feeling like you're in that like lava realm again. Like you're in, you're out. You hear the crowd screaming. It sounds demonic, and you feel someone moving your body. Your body's being moved into this different room, and you hear some voices. You feel something prick your arm, and someone says, "Lights out." And when they say that, there's this tremor that you feel. And the tremor grows, and it grows. And maybe it's just you passing through the veil, but it seems like the room is shaking and shaking. And a giant crack splits open, and you're falling. And that's where we end our session today. So sorry, baby.
Dead. I am
For now.
dead.
You're dead for now.
Tragic.
Sorry, honey. I hated killing you. You will not be dead forever. You will not be dead forever. You are down right now.
Tragic. I fall down the stairs and die.
I'm so sorry. It's been a hard day for you. I wasn't planning on killing you, if that makes you feel better.
Man.
He was a really tough opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. We'll play again soon. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you.
Better.
I will. I will. Sorry, honey. Do you need cuddles after that?
No, I gotta go pee.
Oh, I have to pee too, but
Well,
you get to go first.
bad.
Don't go too fast up those stairs now, don't ya?
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.